Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Here on the front we do have the iconic picture of Leatherface in the eye of one of his victims. Another thing I really love about this box is the red lettering on here. So right here it says Leatherface, and then right here is Massacre. It does have like a foil kind of look to it where it says the Texas Chainsaw. This is more of a matte finish and then you have that nice glossy text right here. Here on the side at the top, we have the Leatherface text right here, Texas Chainsaw Massacre right in the middle, and then we have the ThreeZero logo here at the bottom. Here on the back, let me see if you guys can see that. We do have another picture of Leatherface right here, along with the text up here, and then the Texas Chainsaw Massacre down there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this figure opened, and we'll go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is the apron that this figure comes with. Here you can see all the blood splatter across the apron itself. We have a big chunks kind of throughout the apron as well. It's got a nice look to it where he just kind of got done with some of his victims, and it's splattered all over his apron. Here on the back, this part right here just goes right over the neck, and then it's a tie in the back to kind of fit this right on him. The figure itself also comes with 3 pairs of hands. We do have some open hands, some relaxed hands where he just has them open. We also have a couple hands so where he can hold the weapon, and then some gripping hands for the chainsaw and the mallet. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the chainsaw. Here it's got a nice texture all throughout. You got blood splatters going throughout the entire chainsaw. You got some splatter coming up on the chainsaw as well. Some really nice weathered, dirty look to the chainsaw. You also have some blood splatter here at the top as well as on the handle. I love the look of this. You got some really nice, really weathered look all throughout the chainsaw. Like it's been used, it's old. This is his weapon of choice. Next thing we have is the hammer. Here on the hammer, you do have some blood splatter here as well, here at the top, and then right here on the front. So like if he was using this weapon, the blood splatter would come back down over here. And then for the actual figure itself, I love the way this figure looks. I think the detail in this from ThreeZero is amazing. This figure came out in 2018, and this is definitely one of the better Leatherface figures that I've seen, and I'm really happy to have this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of that stitching right here across his face. It's also got really nice texture throughout the skin mask. You can see like the dark eyes right there, a little bit darker on the mouth as well. I think this figure itself, man, the look of this, I think they nailed it. All right, and then we can go ahead and take a look at his tie. You do have a little bit of blood splatter coming down right there at the bottom. And the overall look of the shirt, I really like this as well. It's very dirty looking, like he's been wearing it a long time. The weathering on this is pretty good. All right, kind of take a look at his pants as well. All of this stuff too is highly detailed. They paid attention really close to the minor details in these, adding the dirt and the weathering across all the pants. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the boots here. The boots are the same way. You got like the dirty old rut look. Like these boots he's been wearing these for a long time. You have the different bruises and stuff around his arms. He's got some skin rash right there, and then you can definitely see the veins that go throughout his arm as well. Movement on this figure is really good. You have kind of go up like this, And then he also has some really good head movement as well. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get this guy in some poses, and we'll go ahead and take a look how he looks posed.
Grave robbing in Texas is this hour's top news story. An informant led officers of the Muerto County Sheriff's Department to a cemetery just outside the small rural Texas community of Newt early this morning. Officers there discovered what appeared to be a grisly work of art, the remains of a badly decomposed body wired to a large monument. A second body was found in a ditch near the perimeter of the cemetery. Subsequent investigation has revealed at least a dozen empty crypts, and it's feared more will turn up as the probe continues. Deputies report that in some instances, only parts of a corpse had been removed. The head, or in some cases the extremities, removed, the remainder of the corpse left intact. Evidence indicates the robberies have occurred over a period of time. Sheriff Jesus Maldonado refused to give details in the ghoulish case and said only that